Today's the day.
Our man here had reckless driving and also failure to stop for a blue light. That carries up to 3 years in prison. They called it the McDonald's Massacre.
No.
Really?
Oh, God. It would have been really funny to see the cop come out, see the car, and specifically see the Mercedes, because that's the car I used to run from him.
Anytime you see yellow,
Gotcha. All right, I will move. Absolutely. Thank you, officer. Dude, we really do need to.
yeah, we need to get out of here, dude.
Savage! All right, guys, now before we get to that, today's video is sponsored by Off the Record. Off the Record fights traffic tickets and misdemeanors for drivers across the country. When you book a case with Off the Record, you are matched with an experienced and vetted local lawyer who handles your case from start to finish. And Off the Record has a 97% success rate and offers its clients a full refund if they aren't able to keep the ticket off the client's driving record. When I got my infamous 7-foot-long ticket, I was on the phone for about 5 hours, completely wasted an entire afternoon of my time, just looking for a lawyer that could help me the way I needed. Go online to offtherecord.com or download their app and use our code SG10. And you'll want to do this now because once you register and you put in our code, you'll get 10% off your first case, which can be used anytime during the next 3 years. So guys, with all that being said, if you need a ticket taken care of at all, check out Off the Record. I've got their link in the description down below, and you can also download their app. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Yeah, but turn around, put your money back in the red.
Free Jimbo! Free Jimbo!
You're gonna get a hitchhike in there, go. Don't you know? Don't you watch our videos?
Yo. Oh my God. I'm never, ever. Oh, it's weird.
Look at you, spiffy boy.
I didn't know you were right there.
Spiffy boy. Look at this.
Today's the day.
So Jimbo, this isn't Maryland, and this isn't Florida.
No. It's neither of those two great places. I'm here to deal with my ticket, my running from blue lights ticket and running, I almost said running from cops and blue lights. That's the same thing in this case. But running from the cops ticket and a reckless charge. And by the way, before we get started here, I just want to say big, massive thank you to Off the Record for helping me take care of all this. We're going to get into a little bit later why they were such a big deal here, but if it wasn't for Off the Record, then truth be told, I don't know if I would have had someone that could have been dealing with this and I would have been confident about it. Just to take a couple steps back for those who haven't watched all the other videos. On Savage Rally, I stupidly ran from the police on the way to, it was Carolina Motorsports Park. About like 5 minutes out, went past a cop going way too fast. I looked at my speedo, and usually I'm the guy who says always pull over, but for whatever reason, in the heat of the moment, I thought I should, pedal to the metal. And that's what I did, and I thought I lost sight of the cop. Cop came to the racetrack, and wasn't long before I was in handcuffs. So we're now at the Comfort Inn in Camden, and we're gonna go to the courthouse to deal with both of these tickets, and we're getting a ride by the lawyer because there are no Ubers that come at 8:30 in the morning to Camden. So it's what you get for being used to living in a big city.
How's it going?
I'm good, how are you?
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Give me one of those.
There we go.
Hello, hello. Y'all have
Hey,
masks?
how's it going?
I represented one of the kids that was somehow involved.
Oh, okay. That makes
Tangentially.
sense.
Yeah.
The way you said it was like a local legend.
Well, they called it the McDonald's Massacre.
No. Really?
Yeah.
God.
Well, one guy got murdered and a couple
Whoa.
guys got shot and didn't die. There were like 4 guys in 2 cars against another group of guys in cars. I don't know. There's video of it, and it was a mess. I had this little dumbass.
I was gonna ask you. So with dealing with this ticket,
Yeah.
I know we went over it briefly over the phone, but in terms of things I shouldn't say and things I should say.
Yeah. You won't have to do much talking.
Okay.
That's good. All right, here's what's going to happen.
Go for it.
Court's set for 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
That's when people start arriving. The officers get there 9:15, whenever they want. They're never going to be late. So we'll find Hathaway, talk to him, confirm the deal. He's going to tell us, yeah, I've talked to Donna, and I'll get the other thing dropped. And I'm going to say, well, thanks for doing this. You're going to thank him. And I'm going to probably find a nice opportunity to say, can you knock it down a little more?
Yeah. What I'm gonna do, so another thing just to mention real quick. So one of the things that we wanted to do was this cop, hopefully everything goes well, but this cop was very nice. I'm gonna explain a little bit more after we get out of court, but let's just say I have a massive, big, yellow surprise for him. Like I shipped my lamp up here from Florida. That's where it was. So because there's no cell phones in here, Blake, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you the shipper's information.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be here yesterday, but they're running late.
Jimbo, it's not looking good.
What are you talking about?
He's still 2 hours away.
How is he 2 hours away?
He just got into South Carolina.
How is that even physically possible?
I just called him.
I mean, is he pushing the truck? This is Michael. This is the attorney that, God bless, Off the Record managed to find for me. And they said, they've worked with him before. One of the greatest things about Off the Record is like the people that they bring onto their team and they'll give to people is they're people that they've vetted, they're people that they've worked with before. And Off the Record, they told me that you were someone that I should go to, and I trusted them, and I'm very happy that I did.
I'm
so
glad.
how long have you been practicing the law, though?
Since 1992.
It's before I was born.
Yeah,
it's a little
I was
while.
a prosecutor for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and for about 5-6 years. And there was a case maybe people have heard of, Susan Smith.
Okay.
A woman down here drowned her children. It was pretty much national news.
Jeez.
Probably you were not born yet then either, but I worked in the prosecutor's office at that time in York County.
I'm gonna run over this way just so I can see.
Okay. But,
I'll block you.
Yeah, then I opened my own practice in 1998
Mm-hmm.
and on Main Street in Columbia. And my name is Michael D. McMullen. And my email is lawyerinsc@AOL.com or McMullenLawFirm@gmail. So what happened in there, our man here had reckless driving that is going more than 25 miles above the speed limit, and also failure to stop for a blue light. That carries up to 3 years in prison. So we got the officer to drop that case, that charge, and Mr. Best did have to plead to the speeding charge of reckless driving. Cost him 6 points, 4 of which he could get back by going to a class. The judge gave Mr. Best credit for that time, so he didn't have to pay the $440 fine. He had to pay a $25 court cost. And now he's free to go and sin no more.
Yeah, on the 25-minute ride back in the cop car in handcuffs, which you want to talk about the coolest cop in the world. While he's writing the ticket down right in front of the jail, because he hadn't had a chance to do it up until then, he's asking me just to make his life easier. He says, like, what's your height, your weight, just so he doesn't have to read the teeny, script on the driver's license. And while I'm doing that, I can even put the screenshot here, Blake. I'm in cuffs with my phone like this, saying, did anybody get something on video? Like I was asking, didn't mind. God bless him. Incredibly cool cop. And on that drive, he says, yeah, with all these exotic cars, the first memory of an exotic car like a Lamborghini or anything was he saw a black Countach at a hotel when he was much younger. I think he'll appreciate it. So I wanted to give him a ride and let him drive it, and we'll see what happens. So stay tuned. Look, he's
hold on, guys.
He's physically moving. Look, at the dead end there. He'll unload the car and we'll be stuck behind him. If this was actually unloaded at the courthouse, that would have been hilarious. Now that we're done with court, supposedly me and you, Blake, we're gonna go over to Vinwicky at Boleyn's place. It's like 4 hours from here, to drive to Atlanta, Georgia. So that'll be fun. But the car's gonna get unloaded. Before we do that, I really want to go and visit the place that I got pulled over, just because on the off chance that the cop is sitting there today. But the other reason is because I just want to reminisce for the hell of it, just to see it. I think it would be fun to drive the Mercy there. And I think we'll also visit the courthouse with this car, just for the hell of it. It's only 8 minutes down the road, so it'll get some looks. But it would have been really funny to see the cop come out, see the car, and specifically see the Mercedes, because that's the car I used to run from him. He probably would have looked at it and he would have said, why do you still not have plates on it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Jimbo, do a backflip. Yeah, how was that, Jimbo? You're about 15 feet in the air with your Murcielago.
That was scary.
All right.
Yeah, take care.
Oh, don't fly, huh? Don't fly too high.
Oh, we won't. Its nickname is Big Bird.
Stay on the ground.
Oh, we will. We'll try.
All right.
Take care.
Okay.
That was awesome, dude. That was awesome.
Time to put the seatbelt on.
Oh my god. Woo!
Cold tires are awesome.
Woo, baby.
That is nice. Oh, that's such a cool shot. is gone. God.
Oh.
So the reason I asked you about Mr. Hathaway is because I was actually trying to bring this here. I wanted to show him, but he left.
And you're also parking in no parking spot.
No way, really? Oh, shit. Well, I will leave.
The city will ticket you. I'm not. I'm just giving you a little advice. Anytime you see yellow, don't
Gotcha.
park.
All right, I will.
Seatbelt on too.
Absolutely. Thank you, officer. Dude, we really do need to.
Yeah, we need to get out of here, dude. We need to get out of here. He was nice. Oh my god. He was.
Could you
nice.
imagine, like, neat car, you're under arrest.
Neat car, no parking zone, $55.
That's right.
You got to come back here in 28 days.
Exactly.
Jimbo. Well, that's one way to do it.